Okay. Let us go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, so we're at the Circle Tower, the Mage Tower. We're maging it up here in the Circle Tower of Mages. I think we got everything on this floor, so we're gonna head to the 4th, I believe. Let's see. Did we get that? Whoa. We're on the 2nd floor, probably. I don't know.
Okay, go with you now.
Let's end this.
The Abomination here is the worst enemy here, so we want to take out the shade. Nice. Okay. Charred corpses. Let's see.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
I'll say. Alright. Now we're looking for a specific room. Is it this one? Huh.
Yes? Something you need?
Nope. Goodbye.
As you desire.
I needed this pile of rags. Rip. Liliana stepped on the thing again. Alright. Leftmost. Rightmost. Middle, sword pointing down. And then the statue with the shield. Oh. Hello, hello. How you doing? There we go. Ugh. We're gonna have an obnoxious quest starting here in a second. It's one of the reasons that this is the best and worst thing to do. But here we are. Alright. Alistair, I want you to have a bit more constitution. Because, I mean, you're still tanking things. So, that works.
Now that's just unnecessary.
There's a pile of rubble. Pile of rubble. A chest. Freaking. Man, I meant if I had the time today, I was going to look up some mods that would make the sparkle effect actually more evident.
Charmed.
Because, like, there are small things in here that have codex updates, that have quest updates, that have just EXP updates, and I'm just like, man. I miss it because, you know.
It is time for supper.
Yes, my love. What are we having tonight?
Roast four, your favorite, and candied yams. The meal looks sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children?
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
What in Andraste's name is going on here?
Something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
You have this Templar ensorcerel, don't you?
Happiness is bewitching. There is a certain power in all things mortals delight in. I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
You are deceiving him. I will consider that harmful.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
She's feeding off his innermost desires and taking away his will. This is unholy.
No one else would have known his heart. he did not know it himself.
I do not think this is what he really wants.
You do not see what I see of him. You do not know. We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
He deserves to be free from you to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You
You
would
want
return him to this?
a smoky
nothing from
and
you.
pointy head?
I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
So you can drain him and move on to someone else? No.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
Of course.
They will not get past me!
Off I go.
Enough! You forced our hand! I tried to be merciful! Defend yourself!
On it. Take that!
Yay. Alright. We have an open wound. That's fine. That's fine. What's our dog got? Penalty to attack speed. I don't like that. But I don't think I have a Mabari crunch. Do I don't. I can't heal his injuries. My poor puppo. Sorry, boy. The Desire Demon. We could have just ignored him and let her keep him. Could have. We didn't, but we could have. Alright. Alright, that's better.
Desire.
Already? Jeez. Okay. Leon shouldn't have any gloves because she can't wear any. Much better.
Allow me. I could do that for
Of
you.
course.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could do that, Liliana. That's exactly why you're saying you can't do it, right? Alright, time to start the hardest but also best part of this. I mean, I don't know why we're bothering to save here because it doesn't matter. Because we can't leave this. This is sloth.
Oh, look. Visitors.
Ow.
I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Who is this man and what have you done with him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all of this? Leave it all behind.
Leave it all behind.
Keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
I'll not listen to your lies, demon.
Demon.
You have no power over me.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
The world will go on. I can't interact with this now? Fuck you.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
I can't quite remember what I was doing.
I'm sure you were simply deep in thought. You've been at Weishaupt for some time now. Do you like it here?
Why are we here when we should be battling Darkspawn?
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
If the Darkspawn are gone, then we are no longer needed.
The Grey Wardens shall be keepers of history. We shall tell tales and sing songs of a more tumultuous time, that others may rejoice in knowing that that time is past.
I like how, like, for setting purposes, you can tell that this is all a dream. But, like, shouldn't this also appear to be even more real, since that's what it's supposed to actually, like, thematically be? This is a dream that's supposed to be so realistic, you should not be able to tell it's not real. And yet we can quite blatantly tell it is not real. The Duncan I know would never rest on his laurels.
The Duncan you know was a man forged in the fires of war. I am different now, at peace. I have learned to be tranquil.
I don't think you're Duncan.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
You offered complacency, not peace.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Your doom!
All right.
This is more like it. Aha! I lost the spell. Ah, there went the spell.
I cannot touch this yet. The raw fade.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No, I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap.
What about my companions? Are they trapped
You came
too?
here with others. Then yes, they would be trapped. The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime.
Are you a mage of the circle?
Yes, I am. My name is Njal. I was trying to save the circle when I encountered the sloth demon.
The
I
sloth
expect our
demon.
experiences were similar.
Y'all, Owain mentioned you.
Owain helped me greatly. I suppose I'll never be able to repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
Blood Mage's
They
domination.
get into your mind and take control of your body. You can't stop what they make you do. But the Litany protects against that. The Litany was our only hope of saving the Circle. But now, this place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life.
It's not too late, I'm sure.
No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it. And it taunts you and drives you mad.
Could my companions be on one of those islands?
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands.
Many dreamers.
If you're lucky.
Tell me about this protective wall.
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
You mentioned obstacles.
Yes.
Like
Obstacles
a course?
and mad dream things. A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly thing fled before I could question it.
Why would you talk to a mouse?
Because almost everyone here is a dreamer, except for the spirits and the demons, I suppose. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage, or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
What do you know about the Sloth Demon?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all.
If we work together, we can escape.
Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you.
Okay.
Don't mind me, then.
I won't, sir. So, for instance, this is, the door we came through. Okay. So, what else can we do here?
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill
Not the
Yavina,
mouse.
the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Oh. Wow. That's unfortunate. That poor mousy mouse.
It didn't work!
Yeah. Well, that was easy. Well, that was easy. A disturbing statue. Hey, hey.
All right. And so I shall. Off we go together.
Oh, I can't calm my dog.
I've lost the smell. As you desire.
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different. What happened?
You look different. I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
I thought you had given up. Why so excited?
I don't know. You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
Oh, yeah, maybe. You never know, my dude.
I never thought I'd die like this. In this cold, forsaken place. Alone.
You're not alone.
Right. Some random stranger will be my sole companion for the rest of my short, pathetic life. Look, I'm sorry if I'm not bright and cheery. I failed the circle and I'm going to die here and... let's just change the subject.
What do you know about the litany of
Not
Adderall?
much. I know that it stops
Adderall.
blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or what Adrolla is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable.
So are blood mages responsible?
Uldred is the mastermind behind it all. At Uldred's suggestion, the Circle was about to ally itself with Loghain, when the Terns' treachery was revealed. Uldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
Did Uldred confess?
I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
When did the blood mages show up?
Uldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall. That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
But the abominations, where did they come from?
I was just getting to that. Uldred must have also dabbled in demonology. When the fighting started, he tried to summon something, or some things. They overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Uldred was gone.
What do you mean, gone?
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Uldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
But I thought you were trying to save the circle.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I thought about what would happen if that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Uldred. But I saw my friends fall, one by one. And now it's my turn.
Oh, I'm not gonna die here. There must be a
I
way
don't
out.
want it to end like this. Do you feel it? It's getting so cold.
Nope, I'm not cold. I'm actually quite toasty.
Of course.
Can I go back over to Weishaupt? No. I wanted to start grabbing these. So there are, I think, 21 of these pedestals. In total. And each one will grant you a +1 to a certain stat. Like this.
Of course.
It gives you a permanent +1 to any stat. In our case, this one was cunning. In total, you will get 5 cunning, 4 strength, 4 willpower, 4 dexterity, 2 constitution, and 2 magique. In total. I broke it. I transformed back into a dwarf. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess we're now a dwarf fighting as a mouse. Let's go.
They're all so eager to die. What we go to combat.
Ha ha! Got him, boys. Let's see.
Keep work! And so I shall. Of course. All right.
It might be stuck as this until we get a new form. Because as you can see, we're gonna have 4 forms total.
Wonderful.
Do I know why we're broken like this? No.
Such talent.
Don't worry, this is a video game that was indeed programmed.
I lost the spell.
Promise.
Of course. How delightfully unskilled of you. Another foe fallen. Ha! A fine blow.
It burns. You must die.
Now, let's shed some blood.
I thought he said let's shit some blood. I was very concerned there for a minute.
The anger. Fading.
The
I am
anger.
free. Take Ragos' power. Use it and burn him. Burn them all. He guards Sloth.
Burn!
He bars the way. You must destroy the door. Other dreamers.
Other powers.
Other powers. Only way.
Okay. Now we can turn into the Burning Man! Hoo hoo hoo! Oh, we're a Skelly boy! Aw, dang it. How did he get that fucked up? Bro, how? Literally how? Oh god damn, dude. Ba da 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 da. Let's see, let's grab this font of strength. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Got him, boys. See, kill the mages. Move to the next room.
All right.
We can't trust anybody, especially each other. Oh, this solution.
Nice. Open the door at the end. I'm immune to your fire, bitch! Sir, you literally ran into fire. Stupid. wait till our health hits max. Poor Max is in here like, what?
What we do. We're mates. Let us play a game. What
That was a fire tornado. Let's see. The book, mage instructors. So we gotta find ourselves a book. I found the book. It was a floating book. Okay.
Thank you. It is time for this dream to come to an end. I give you my strength. It will be of little use against the demon that rules here, but perhaps it will help in other realms. Find a way to kill all the demon lords to open the way to Sloth. Free us all from this nightmare!
Free us all! Alright, now we can become a golem. You know what the best thing about the golem is? They got little butt cheeks. Well, I guess they are rock cheeks, but you know, whatever. Alright. Alright, we're still the broken rat, but... Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I have a golem ability. Alright, there's two things to find in here. A note.
And so I shall.
There's the note. Where would we find the note? Oh, it's right here on the table.
All right.
Talks about the harrowing. Alright, what does the golem do? It allows us to open massive doors. Yeah. It's a mage in chantry clothing. Might as well make full use out of our magic abilities that we're gonna lose as soon as we leave this place. Alright, go to the northeastern room where our school creation. Another pile of books? Yep. Okay. Now we want to go to the southwestern room. Oh yeah. Like, something like this level is definitely one you want to take your time to explore because you only come here now. You can never come here again. Willpower. Anything else in this room? School of Primal, so another pile of books. There you are. I got a cat at my door. Hold on a second. You're so polite, little mister. You want a window? He wanted a window, at least for the second. I'll probably leave in a couple seconds and then I'll just close the window again. Okay, now we go to the southeastern room. Why couldn't they just take us clockwise? Freaking stupid guides, yo. Oh well. It is what it is. Entropy. Haha, and a font of strength.
All right.
I can almost wear the blood dragon plate. I'm pretty sure right now my strength is being measured as 30. Yeah, 2 more. And we could hit a higher level, but... Hey! We actually got our form back! Yay! Ha ha! Oh, well. You know what we have to say about that? That was easy. Alright. Cat didn't want there. I'm gonna try to find him a better place to sit. Kitty, kitty. How about you lay right here? Lay on Cartman? Yeah. He's gonna nap on Cartman, I think. Are you making biscuits on Cartman? Yeah, you are. Got him. Alright. Alright, we defeated one. Time for the next one. Dark Sun Invasion. Alright, mouse hole. Wait. Alright, another essence of cunning. Got 'em, boys. Yeet. Part of me does, like, half wish that we did choose mage, but at the same time also, like, I don't, because... Well... Nice. Like, mages are nice and powerful, but, like, also, they're some of the weakest people. And by weakest, I mean, like, you can knock them over with a sniff. You know, something interesting in the future that we could do is, we could always replay these again and you guys get to choose all the aspects for whichever games you want to see me do. As in, like, you know, the whole, like... We could have sided with the Templars instead, eliminated all mages as a mage, you know? But for this playthrough, I do kind of mostly want to choose my choices and everything because we're going to be playing all 4 of the games. And I want to see how that reflects across, you know, everything. It's like, you know, what changes based on the story progression of everything with what I'm choosing to do. I really wish they had a system of 2 choices, you know? Like, it's nice that they're giving you, like, a, what is it, almost webcomic to choose your, like, what happened in the previous 3 games, but they could have done what they did with Mass Effect 3. Even 2. 2 had a webcomic style thing where, like, you were flipping through a comic and you're like, oh, what did I do for this? Oh, right, Shepard did this. And you could choose your story that way if you didn't port it over.
You.
Gone. You did it.
You
killed them.
You!
But not all. Their leaders are behind the unbreakable door. I give you my wisdom. It will let you see. And now I wake.
It will let you see. Now I can use these. Alright, now we go to the Templar's Nightmare. Oh no. Not yet. You know what's nice? We are immune to fire right now, which is why I'm using Fireball directly on our butthole. We do it by eating Taco Bell. Dick punch! killed Uthkul. Now we go to a Templar's nightmare. Still have no idea how I broke the game to be a permanent upside down mouse.
All right.
Maleficarum. Yeah. Well, that was easy. It's like, well, that was easy. Shit! Aww. Dang. Alright. Ugh, lost a little bit of time. But, whatever. It's what it is. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad to hear it was fun. Yes. I have. Yes, I have. I think the map is cool. I don't think it's a lot of fun to play. Wait, I need to go. Oh, I have to go turn around and do this. Right, I need it. This is where I died last time. That was weird. We got lucky there. Oh. Oh. Nice, got him. So, like, the reason I don't necessarily like the lighthouse is simply because, well, it's just, you know, almost basically just 12 rooms all stacked up one on top of the other, which
Catch me if you can.
makes it a little annoying to, do.
The game isn't over.
Especially when you've got, like, you know, the ghost spawning directly on top of you. Well, even better, you know? You love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. No problemo either way. Alright, let's go to Waysop. Oh, that's... So this is why I couldn't get this earlier. It's because I needed the spirit form. Because it's ethereal. Okay. Nailed it. Willpower. And then...
I've lost the smell.
Fate portal. Then the mouse hole. Then fate portal. Then spirit form. Access this room. Dexterity. Nice.
What did you do? I felt something. Like the earth was shifting. Except it probably wasn't the earth.
It was. I killed one of the demons on the islands.
You did? You managed to get to it? I didn't think it was possible. Killing that demon must have opened something. Perhaps the pieces are falling into place now.
Perhaps. Okay, bye. Burning tower. Okay. Let's see. Head south. I don't think I ever got those two. This room does not look familiar to me. It's the door at the southern end. Now we gotta go back the way we came. I thought for a second we didn't transform into the Burning Man and we were just a dwarf on fire, which would have been hilarious. But not what we wanted. Did you do the secret on the new map? Swarm of enemies, Ragos. Blech. They're all burning. Got him! Alright, we got permanent +1 to strength. Oh yeah. And now we can wear the Blood Dragon armor. However, we will lose We can wear it currently, and now we actually cannot put it on. But we're actually going to, what is it, 28, 77, 81. Okay. It's because the Grey Warden armor we're currently wearing gives us a +1 to strength. And so when we put the Blood Dragon plate on, we lose that +1. So funnily enough, we can wear it thanks to the bonus of our armor, but the moment we put our other armor on, we can't wear it. Mage Asunder, got it.
And so I shall.
Take the stairs.
Of course.
I don't think I'm where I thought I would be. Nope. Wrong door, I took the southern door. Yeah, there we go. Yay! Funny that we get Essence of Magic for that when we don't have any way of utilizing magic. As a dwarf, we literally cannot have any propensity to magic. Okay, now we take the southern stairs. All the way south, and then use the spirit door. Use the mouse hole. Can't unlock that. Ah, now I can hurl. Yay! 2 more. That is all of them. Tom.
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all.
Maker.
They died and I did not stop it.
But they're not dead yet. The circle can still be saved.
What about all this? How can you say that when you are faced with this? Death. Can you not see it? It's all around us.
You're in the Fade. This is a dream.
Why was I spared? If not to help them, what use is my life? Now that I have failed in the task that was given me, leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the four winds, and mourn their passing till I too am dead.
You have to fight this feeling, whatever it is.
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
Please think about what you are doing here and why.
I do not know what you are trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when this happened? I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found.
I am the only thing that's real. Ignore everything else.
I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating. I've never had so much trouble. Perhaps some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
That sounds like a good
Don't
idea.
leave us, Wynne. We don't want to be alone.
Holy Maker. Stay away,
Holy
foul
Maker.
creature.
I told you this wasn't
Stay,
real.
Wynne. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Come. Come away to your rest.
We all just get...
Is it over? Thank the Maker for you. Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
Oh, well, she's gone. One person awakened from their nightmare. Time for two.
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence?
Isn't that
This
a
is my
marvelous?
sister, Goldana. These are her children, and there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy family, at long last.
You seem very content.
I am. I'm happier than I've been my entire life. Isn't that strange? I thought being a Grey Warden would make me happy, but it didn't.
Isn't that strange?
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight again.
You live with your sister?
There's nothing wrong with living with my sister. I've never had a real family before.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
I can't stay, and you shouldn't either,
You're
Alistair.
acting really strangely.
Think about this and how you got here. Think carefully.
Right. If it makes you happy. It's a little fuzzy. That's strange.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack. There were demons. That's all I really remember.
The sloth demon, do you remember that?
Are you saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here. I think I have to go.
Mm-hmm. She isn't really your
She
sister's.
is, but she isn't.
No, he is ours, and I'd rather see him dead than free.
Huh. Wow. That actually does sound like a family. I'd rather see him dead than free.
Just die already! Goldana? I can't believe it. How did I not see this earlier?
I don't know, maybe you're just not that intelligent. You're in the Fade, which isn't like the real world.
Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was. Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
Hey!
Delighted.
And the final companion's dream.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Are you all...
Blessed...
What are you doing?
What? Who are you?
I beg you, do not disturb the girl's meditations.
Revered Mother? I do not know this person.
We're friends, don't you remember?
Sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Please do not vex her. She needs quiet and solitude to calm her mind and heal her heart.
Calm the mind, heal the heart. Liliana, listen to me, please. This isn't
real? I don't understand.
Don't you remember why you left the cloister?
I remember. There was a sign.
Leliana, we have discussed this sign of yours. The Maker does not care to interfere in the affairs of mortals. This vision was likely the work of demons.
The Maker does care, Liliana. One
The
day he
Maker
will return.
cares for us. I believe he misses his wayward children as much as we miss him. My vision may not be from him, but it guides me to do what is right. My revered mother knew this. I don't know who you are, but you are not her.
You've come to your senses.
Let
It's about
us
time.
leave. My head has not yet cleared, but there is something familiar about you, and I believe I trust you.
This is your home, your refuge. Do you truly wish to leave the comfort of this place behind?
Comfort?
Stay and know peace.
There is no need. I carry the peace of the Chantry in my heart.
You are going nowhere, girl. I will not permit it.
You are not the revered mother, so be gone.
No, She is ours, now and forever.
Ah!
Of course. Aim at the face.
Here comes trouble! Holy Mayha! She was
a demon, yes.
My head feels heavy. Like I've just woken up from a terrible nightmare. I believe we had some task to accomplish. Let us be on our way. Wait. What's happening to me?
So, there is a scene for every single character that you have here, where you wake them up. I don't actually know what the dog's is, because, let's be honest, nobody brings the dog further than getting their third companion. Which is why people made a mod for a dog slot.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave? My, but you do have some gall. But playtime is over. You all have to go back now.
And there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because you fear us, don't you?
You will not hold us, demon. We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier.
I'll make my own happiness, thank you.
Can't you think about someone other than yourself? I'm hurt. So very, very
Can't you think of somebody but yourself? Sorry, but I'd rather just be rid of your evil right now.
You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
Mortal!
This part takes forever.
remember him being this difficult. Damn.
Oh,
You
nothing like a
defeated
brush
the
with
demon.
death to make you
I never
not like
thought
death much.
I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adrala from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
Your body?
I cannot go with you. I have been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of a demon.
You think you're going to die?
Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that.
There must be something I can do.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death. And that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
But what about you?
I can rest easy, knowing you will save the Circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
Ordinary people can do great things when they have to.
Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
You didn't, Niall.
It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye. Friend.
If all else fails, go for the eyes. I mean, that is a way to say it. Oh, I can do two. No, just one. Why did I think I could do two? Weird. So we'll be able to deal even more weapon damage soon. Papa! Okay, we got the Litany of Adrala. Everything is still writhing and squirming. Did we get... Ah, yes. Your body. Okay. We are now full again. Oh, almost full. Ah, lame. Dragons! Our dog already fully loves us, but... Oh yeah, another thing. If you lower a party member's, approval rating all the way down, you can actually get that they will actually leave. Like, legitimately, they will, like, quit your party.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Delighted. Are we in a hurry?
Oh, no, I guess not.
Are we in a hurry?
I missed a book and a pile of books, apparently. Well, there's the book. Oh, nice. Good job. So she is a spirit healer. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thankfully, as a BioWare game, even if one character gets stuck, as long as you can control the secondary character, you are fine. You will be able to survive and get out of that. Pile of corpse coming up.
Let's end this!
Charmed.
Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to just come all the way back through this place later.
As you desire. Come, let's have a move on.
Okay. Is what it is, so.
As you desire.
I mean.
Of course.
Here comes trouble! Oh look! My bruises form a pretty pattern.
Ah, dang it, Liliana.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
A Templar, and it seems he's a
The boy is
prisoner.
exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
You're not going to die, not if I can help it.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
No trick of the mind.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
I've defeated everything in my way. Now it's Uldred's turn.
Good. Kill Uldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... oh, there was nothing I could do.
Uldred will pay for what he has done.
To think, I once felt pity for the Circle. Now I'd like nothing more than to wipe their taint off the face of Thedas.
Not all mages are evil.
Only mages have that much power at their fingertips. Only mages are so susceptible to the infernal whisperings of the demons.
This is a discussion for another time. Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become.
We can't just kill them all.
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure. That and his lust for revenge have confused the issue.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. I am thinking clearly, for perhaps the first time in my life.
I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
I'd rather spare Maleficarum than risk harming an innocent.
Thank you. I knew you would make a rational decision.
Rational? How is this rational? Do you understand the danger?
I know full well of the dangers of magic, but killing innocents because they might be Maleficarum is not justice. I know you are angry.
You know nothing! I am thinking about the future of the Circle, of Ferelden!
I do not want the blood of innocents on my hands.
I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. Ah, but what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself.
Perhaps I can free you.
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred. If that is what you plan to do, once he is dead, I will be freed.
Stay safe. It will be over soon.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
It hasn't. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, the reason there's so much anger and all this shit, oh yeah, it's because of fucks like the Templars. This is half your fault. And half your fault. Not them specifically, but you get the point. If you don't understand why, you'll find out within the next 3 games. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Okay, next is Alistair. If we had full Templar set, I would be tempted to give him more Templar items, because that would give him a Templar bonus. Though if I give him this again, he has a set bonus, so maybe I'll just stick with that for now. I'll keep you with that. I mean, it's no anything, but I should not make that right now.
Greetings to you.
Alright. Let's do this!
Do you accept the gift that I offer? Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
I take it you're Uldred.
Oh, very
Oh.
good. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants.
He's got one cocked eyebrow.
Well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
You're turning these people into abominations.
And freeing them in the process. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be
Accepted it. I'm glad so many stood up to you.
And what good did that do? I still won. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually.
Eventually. What's that supposed to be?
I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm going to let you wander around this tower knowing you are a pawn of the Templars? You are a thorn in my side, and I must
thorn in my side. Do you have to use such a disgusting
No, but it
analogy?
served to bring the point across. I cannot let you be, but killing you? Such a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
Doesn't sound very good.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory
all the more sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
You should run while you can. Let's get it. Let's end this. Here comes trouble.
Yes.
Violence. You know, sometimes. Defend yourself. Make a preserver. I need healing soon.
Let's harass it! Attack! All right, let's go!
Nice. Yahtzee!
All right.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. All right, but please hurry.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready to leave yet? We should...
Yes.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Well, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
It had to be done.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
You mean the first enchanter?
Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Gregor?
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
In no time. Gregor is probably the most level-headed
Here we are.
of all the Templar Knight Commanders.
The circle near
Dragon Age 2.
Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
I'm glad I could
From
help.
what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
What about the tower?
We will do what we can for now. But if the Blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the Blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish.
So you can turn her down. But we will take her.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you will always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
For not being a proper host. I understand till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Magic sympathizer. So, like I said at the beginning, you could have chosen to eradicate the mages. That was a viable option you can do in this game.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible.
At which point,
I thought we'd all die here.
Instead of the mages joining you, the Templars join you because all the mages in Ferelden are dead. Well, all the known mages are dead. So, you know. Let's compare Morgan. Morgan's is 5.6 with a +1 magic. Wins is 4.8 +1 magic. Okay. So we'll sell all of them. I'll keep that for now. Put Malir back up. I'll keep that for now. Keep that for now. I'll keep that for now. Sell that, keep that. Sell that, sell that. So that. So that. So those. So that. cancel that. Cool. But yeah, so if you end up not saving the mages, you instead, well, you have to kill all the mages up there. I believe potentially Uldred, or not Uldred, Uldred, Irving, and all them all turn into abominations. Or you have to kill Uldred, and then afterwards you have to kill Irving. Either way, you decimate everything, and then, you know.
May he be praised.
Well, that was easy.
We've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong.
Someone has to do it.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? Because that's nasty. How close are you to a level up? So close.
Of course.
Just doing one more sweep through everything for any missed items, potential for a double check on lockpicking, which we still might have to come back and do later in the future, which I'll absolutely 100% forget about, but that's okay. No, it's not. Alright, can't do anything with that.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
Handshake, yes. Kiss, no.
Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Handshake, yes. Kiss, no. Thank you very much. He's a nervous fella, ain't he? Ha 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 ha, he says. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if I can use mods and bust the ass down. And by the ass, I mean the door. Because that door's an ass for not letting me through. Yeah, okay, I remember what I did. I didn't sell Morgan's book. I destroyed Flemeth's book. Flemeth's grimoire. That's what I did the last time I played this. I haven't this time. I'm gonna gift it to Morgan when we get back to, our campsite. Or something. I wish I could do this and it shows me all the highlighted items, but it doesn't. That would make life very nice and easy. Or at least when I'm not in battle, it could do that, but no. I was about to say, I swear to God, if somebody else walks through that goddamn trap and gets their foot stuck, it's gonna leave them behind. This is the 5 pages for mages. Still can't. So we're definitely gonna have to come back here. It's annoying, but I can get at least a couple of other items before we leave. I hope. So we definitely left some stuff. That was the Mabari stuff.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Ah. Okay. My guy's just like, I'm done with this shit.
And so I shall.
No.
What?
All right.
She just started moaning out of nowhere. What? Alright, well, let's see if I can't just bust my ass down with that last chest. If we can, we're not coming back here. And we've finished the Magic Tower. Which is what we like to call in the business a big yay. Yay! It was over here. Right? That was over here.
No, no.
Why are you moaning?
Yes? Something you need?
Nope. Oh, I can't leave. I'm gonna have to walk down. As she so aptly put it. Oh. Thank you, BioWare, for allowing me to just do nothing. What I really should do is actually take the times to look at the tactic menu. So I can actually, like, better prepare my parties so that, like, we're not dying as often, but I'm just a lazy bum. I mean, I should, because I should know how to do it thanks to Final Fantasy 11, 12. One of the two. 12.
I'm glad I'm still alive, but the Circle's future still remains to be seen.
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Picking up after this old lady. We're going to the camp.
The Blight. How will you end it?
The Blight! We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
You doubt I'm really a warden?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I am new to the Wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Sten, of course, disapproves. He confronts you a lot.
Yes.
What were you doing in that
Sitting,
cage?
as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Parshera.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come for Erelden?
To answer a question.
And what was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What is an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
Why does he care
Why
about the
do
Blight?
you?
It's my job.
Exactly. You don't ask, nor do I. The Arishok sends me and I go.
Did you find the answer to his question?
A portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Don't you have to report back?
Yes.
When are you going to do
Never.
that?
I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Okay.
As you wish.
What do you need?
What do
Ask
you
away.
need? So, you said you were raised by the Chantry.
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Oh, that would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
That would explain the breath
And my
as
table
well.
manners, too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
I dream of becoming a Grey Warden. Oh, wait.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
I'm a
My
bastard.
mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Why did he send you off to the Chantry?
Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
She despised me. What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Oh, okay.
Yes? Something you need?
Can you teach me to be a bard?
I don't think you have the correct aptitude. I could give you some pointers, though. You may be able to pass them on to someone you know. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Willy-nilly. And now we've unlocked the bard permanently. Any rogue we have can be a bard now.
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
No, you're a person.
Very funny.
Haha, I got her.
In all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
I don't know. I really don't.
Poor Wynn. She feels old and tired.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, the ones in the tower were the first I've ever seen.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling,
One
yes.
slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Well, it was better than being a castless tunnel rat in Orzammar.
I have learned a little of the strict caste system of the dwarves, and I apologize for saying this, but it seems terribly backward. Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens, as I'm sure you are too.
You know what's funny? The first time I played this game, like, Wynn is at the Battle of Ostagar, but I never found her the first, 2 or 3 times I played the game. It's nice to be seen as something other than a brand.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Means I've been chosen to do something
There's
important.
that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in
A
mind.
good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
I don't want power. I've
If
never
you
wanted
live
it.
apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
It's always interesting hearing
Is
people's
there something you
opinions. Why didn't you stay
The
at the
circle is
tower?
in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
But you left the children.
Yes, I did leave them. But if the Blight is not stopped, all of them will face suffering greater than what was seen in the tower. The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get.
All 2 of
I
you.
will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return if you so
Perhaps.
choose.
Is there something you need? I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become
People
a mage?
don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Was he seriously hurt?
I had singed his hair and eyebrows, but injured little other than his pride. Who knows what they would have done to me had he been more seriously hurt. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What a terrible experience for a child.
The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
What was life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
At least you learned the dangers of magic.
Without the circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
Can I not learn spirit healing
Is there
from you?
something you need? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Okay. Well, guess that. Guess that. I guess that.
What do you need?
Nothing. Puppo.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Hey! Good, he will fell our enemies with a stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Go ahead, he is getting a little rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Oh, you're a happy boy.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
You are a true warrior. Yeah, you are, Lucian. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Yes. It's gonna take some time, you know. He's okay with that. Well, good luck. He just ignores me. Like a good dog.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? I'm sure you'll be pleased.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with me and my boy. See, if I buy this, I instantly expand this, but then I can't buy other useful things like the rest of the Blood Dragon set. So the Blood Dragon armor is just sick looking. And you even get this as a DLC item in Mass Effect, actually. Mass Effect 2. This is a set you can get. Which is great, and I think Sarah's a kid. It's my dear.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? I'm sure you'll be...
Sure you'll be pleased with me and my boy. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. That. I'm gonna get to that for a while. Sell that. Did I sell that? Weird. I shouldn't have.
Yes? If you must.
Can you teach others to be shapeshifter?
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
Why not?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
I mean, that is fair. Alright, I'm gonna save real fast.
Yes?
I'm going to go to Morrigan.
What?
There we go.
You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Flemeth's Grimoire. That's a quest that is not gonna be easy to finish later.
Yes?
It is a very tough.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Morgan, we got plus 12 from Morgan, which is excellent. Alright, I want to...
Alright.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Go back into the circle tower because I'm missing a weapon. And I'm curious if I sold it or not.
You really killed all those abominations? I'm sure you need supplies after that.
My back. Uh-oh. Staff of the Magister's Loan. I mean, theoretically, it should be showing up here. Maybe I didn't pick it
You
up.
remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street.
There it is. It's a two-hander, though.
You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child, I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain
Complete
dignity
degenerates.
and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecily.
Why, thank you, Liliana. It is very kind of you to say that.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
I was hoping he would give us more to talk about, so...
I wish you well.
Okay. Will you talk more to me?
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed.
So go back to normal no time.
Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then.
Darn.
Farewell.
I was hoping for, like, I don't really know what I was hoping for, but something, and sadly we did not get that. Alright, so as you can see, Lothering is completely gone, demolished, destroyed. We can go to Flem's hut if we want. Can't go there yet. I think we'll head to, we want to go back to the docks. Get another cutscene.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin? Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Just get it done. Zevran. Why, that's a nice name. Zevran of the Antivan Crows. Ha ha ha. Is nice. We are getting close to the end of stream with 39 minutes, so we'll play around. Going back to camp real fast. No.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Yes. What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
You look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of
Oh,
immortality.
if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Settle in. Are you certain?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired, their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Okay.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
See what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Yeah. Aye, so we got her approval up high enough that she... Ka-chow. You know. Just got all that taken care of.
Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Can I kiss her?
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Humor.
Oh, it's humor you desire. I didn't realize comedy had anything to do with this.
Only if we do it wrong.
How true. Let us do it right, then.
A bearded man and a Morrigan. Heck yeah. Okay, let's play gifts. Is it this one? Others, yeah. This is a gift.
I could get used to this, you know.
What else does he love? Don't have that. Also don't have that.
I could get used to this, you know.
We got him minor constitution. So yeah, as you level up people, like I said, or level up their affection, they gain abilities. It used to show it on here. But whatever. This also used to tell you what it actually, like, was upgrading. Like, oh, what's the matching item set? I don't freaking know. Do we have anything else that's a gift for him? No. So let's go talk to him.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Can you teach others to be a Templar?
Sure, I could. I could even teach you, I suppose. Anyone who's been trained as a warrior. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Now we've unlocked Templar specializations. Oh, plot. Minor magic. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be the next person we're gonna woo with some items. Liliana. Ah, I was right. The Chantry item is for Liliana.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Moving on to Morgan. Silver chain for Morgan.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Okay. Sten likes paintings. So this water-stained portrait.
I am impressed. My thanks.
I don't have any others. Win would like the Rose of Olay.
A generous gift.
Hehehe. Hehehe. We gave a lot of gifts to a lot of people.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
What's your story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
Oh, yes, please,
I'm
good
originally
sir.
from Orzammar, just as you are, I suspect. You don't have the look of a surface dwarf about you. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
How glorious.
Well, you can think that if you wish, if that gives you comfort, but some of us prefer to look at things as they are and see the truth. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Tell me about it.
Ah, yes, your brand. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Anyway, the woman, as I said, accused me of stealing the braces. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I had been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better do something with them than leave
That's
them
exactly
to rot.
how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Oh, you're quite lucky to have done so well.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where did these goods come from? Not the deep
Look,
roads.
we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Everyone has to make a living somehow.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
You didn't mention your son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Why? Blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
All right.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
I love
Goodbye.
those two. Enchantment. Okay. I'd probably want a better weapon at some point. The Grey Warden's sword's just too good for right now. So...
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're gonna head towards Redcliffe then. we're gonna get into an encounter in 3, 2, 1. And this is a predetermined one.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Seems legit. Let's probably make a new save.
Trap right ahead.
I love the little crows bouncing around.
The Grey Warden dies here!
The Grey Warden!
Alden.
Alright. Kill the mage.
Noise and vomit.
Now
all you've got?
All right.
Right there.
Why do they bother? Sweet. Desire.
You really wish to beat by an old woman?
Well, that's one less to worry about.
So, you are guaranteed to get this fight the second time. You, get in the second time you travel after you left, Lothering.
Delighted.
The first time you get that cutscene in Denerim.
And that.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Of course.
Make him be praised.
Of carnage I've yet to see.
The elven assassin is wounded and unconscious, but alive. Tie him up and talk to him, if you wished. Wake him up.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some questions.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Which I have failed at. What are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Uh-huh. Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm not done questioning.
Very well. Ask, and thou shalt receive.
Who hired you?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
If you had failed.
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist.
An eternal
Although
optimist.
the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. The whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks, I'll take that under
You
advisement.
seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you've failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Logain and the crows, and between the crows and myself.
And between you and me.
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
Okay.
Then, unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal.
I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very stand that, have we not?
Uh-huh. What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Well, of course. We love our gay elf boy.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it. We can use him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
And now we got our permanent rogue on our party. Yeah!
Blood and damnation.
Alright, you sit down.
Yes.
I mean, I do love Liliana, but Zevron's level 10. Of course, we can always, like, go back to Liliana if you prefer. Just like we can switch Win out for Morgan or whatever. And then, of course, Alistair is going to be one of 3 characters, of which one's a DLC character, one is Sten, and one is a character we haven't seen yet. Do you see anything interesting? Oh. He comes running over with a ball of tangled wool. Ah, thank you, bud. That was really, really great. Yes.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
You're an idiot. What is it?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard?
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Luke gain now?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Oh, of course. You're the heir to the throne,
Let's
then.
hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard, oh no, I don't want to think about that.
I really
don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Aren't you?
See? I knew you could do it. It's easy, isn't it?
Zevran.
You have excellent taste. You have excellent taste.
Off I go.
Are we in a hurry?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it?
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
What a remarkable coincidence.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course.
Let's see. You have some of Arlemon's knights.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
The search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the
Sir
villagers?
Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage, but who would do such a thing?
So what happens after the battle?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back
Very
to work.
well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Luck be with you. I don't need no luck. I'm a Grey Warden. Anyway. We are gonna save and quit right here. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.